All right, guys, this is a video on doing hip circles. I'm going to show you guys the 4 positions of our hip circles, and then you can modify as you see need. So for these hip circles, in the beginning, what we can start off with is, again, have a post nearby to help you with a little bit of the balance. I'm going to focus on my right side, so standing with my right leg off the ground, nice tall spine, right leg out to the side. This is going to be your lateral position. I'm going to really focus on drawing that circle through my hip joint. As I'm doing it, I'm also making sure my pelvis isn't changing position. So trying to keep it nice and neutral as I'm doing those circles. We want to make sure we're also feeling what's happening in that hip joint. So put your hand there, kind of notice those muscles, tendons kind of moving around inside there. Super important to actually have that sensory or that proprioception of what's happening with the hips. Go slow, and again, we want to always make sure we're trying to make it as smooth as we can and being aware of those sticky points. So that's the lateral position. We can also do it from a front position or when our hip is flexed, doing it from here. Again, we want to watch that our pelvis, we're not tucking it in, we're keeping it neutral and doing our circle out in front. We can also do a hip extended position or a back position. So I'm going to stand tall, try to keep my pelvis neutral, draw the leg back, and do my circles here. These are a little more tricky. I'm making sure I'm doing both ways. And then I can do cross body as well. So leg out in front, going across the body, drawing those circles in that position. Okay. One of the big things I see with some people are the pelvis starts moving in different directions. So it follows along with the hip joint. I want you guys to keep the pelvis as still as you can. So what I mean by that is, like, if I have my leg out to the side and as I'm drawing the circle on the outside, I don't want my pelvis to come up. Okay. That's an example of what I mean by that pelvis motion. Try to keep it nice and still. Same thing in those other positions. Okay. Hopefully that was helpful and you guys can try that out in your routine.